guys, what's up? Dr. Fraser here again, your wealth building partner. Today's video, I'm going to demonstrate to you how to use email marketing to build your MCA business or any other business to be able to recruit people. Now, before we dive into email marketing, I want you to understand certain terminologies in email marketing. You want to know what is the response rate for email marketing, okay? Now, we need to know certain terminologies as the open rate. What is the open rate? What is the click-through rate? And what is the conversion rate, okay? From my research, the open rate is how many people open your email, basically. So when you send an email to 100 people, how many people open the emails? And the current statistics shows that about 25% people will open in your email. So the open rate is around about 25%. And then the click-through rate is when you have a link in that email, how many people click on the link. So the people that opened, how many people are going to click through will click on the link, and you have about 4 to 5% usually. And then we have what we call the conversion rate. And now the conversion rate is what many people take action. Okay, so how many people are going to take action when they click on the link or when they read your email. All right. So these numbers are very important because we have two forms of email marketing. Okay, two forms. We have the solo ads, which is basically you are borrowing somebody else's list. So those are a little bit of a warm market. So because the list owner might have built a relationship with the list, and so the response rate there is higher. Okay. And then we have the cold email marketing, which I call an email blast. Okay, called an email blast. Now, the difference is here. Here, it's just you are getting leads from various sources which you have not built the relationship with, and you send email to those lists. All right. Now, the results are different. So if you do solo ad marketing, usually you're buying clicks. Okay, so you're not just buying number of people who open the email. So you're actually buying clicks. So if you buy, let's say 200 clicks, 200 clicks, let's say the 200 clicks you bought, so when the person send an email, 200 people are going to click on that particular link. Okay, so of the 200 people that click on the link, if you have a good capture page, and you capture those leads, so you're going to have about 32, usually it's about 30 to 40%. That's a very good 30 to 40%. That's very, very good capture page are going to opt in. So you're going to get like 60 to 80 people opting in into your page. And so out of those 60 to 80 people, now assuming the conversion rate is 2%, that means they will take an action. All right, so let's go to the higher end, that is 2%. So 2% of, let's say, 80 people, okay, if you do the math, 2% of 80 people will give you, I'll tell you right now, so 2% of 80 will give you about 1.6, so about 2 people. So 2 people are going to take an action. Either they'll buy something from you, or to take a trial or something like that. So they'll buy from you, supposing that the offer that you have is very, very compelling. Okay, so you're going to have like 2 people are going to buy from you. Okay, so with MCA, if you have a good capture page and you buy 200 clicks and the offer, the way they're presenting is good, you're assuming that you're going to make 1 to 2 sales. Okay, if the offer is very, very, very compelling, 1 to 2 sales. So that means anywhere from $80 to $160. All right. And depending on how much you pay for the clicks, all right, you're going to depend on your return of investment. Usually 100 clicks, US only traffic, you were looking around $70 for about 100 clicks, and then so $140 for about 200 clicks. And so if you made 2 sales, that's about $160. So you still made profit of $20. If you made only 1 sale up front, that means you could make a back-end sale. So that's what you're looking at when you are doing email marketing, okay? A program like MCA. Now, if you have a high-ticket program, again, you may or may not make a sale from initial front sale. So if a high-ticket, let's say $500 program, you make 1 sale, 1%, of 200 clicks, you make one sale, that means you are actually in profit. So you see that the difference in high ticket and and medium and low ticket programs. Okay, now what about if you just send a blast email? Let's say you scrape emails or you bought some leads, 10,000 leads. These are cold emails. So if you use a software to send those emails, and let's assume that the open rate, because it's a cold email, you're not going to get an open rate of 24%. You're going to get a low open rate around 10%. So about 1,000 people are going to open that email, and then the click-through rate, let's assume that you have a very good email written and they like the email, very compelling, so you get a 5% click-through rate. That means 50 of those are going to click on your link. And assuming that a conversion rate is, let's say, 2% here, not the higher end. So let's say you have a conversion rate of 2% of those who click the links. So 2 out of 50 percent is going to be, how much is that? So it's 2 times 100, 200 divided by 50 by 4. So 4 people may buy from you. So you can see, even though it's 10,000 emails, you're not going to get 1,000 people buying. You're going to get only 4 people buying from you or taking some form of an action based on whatever it is. So knowing these numbers, you need to play the game by the numbers and you not get frustrated. So if you're using an email blast, this is the numbers you're expecting. If you're using a solo ad, these are the numbers you're expecting. So having knowledge of this will help you market better so that you know what you are expecting. And so your return of investment will be based on the cost of your ad and the sale point of your product. So if you have a low sale point like MCA, which is only you make $80 up front, because it's a low sale point, you may or may not be in profit buying 200 clicks, for example. Okay, unless you buy like 500 clicks, and then you may be in profit or not. So again, it's all numbers. Now, if you send an email blast, the larger number you send, the better the conversion rates, assuming that your subject line is very, very good to get that kind of open rate, and that your email is written very, very well to convince people to click through your link. Okay, so this is very important when you're doing email marketing. So if you are using email marketing to build MCA or any other business, know these numbers, and I think it will to reduce your frustration for yourself and your team, and then you'll be able to calculate and see how much you're going to make. All right, thanks to Dr. Fraser again, your wealth building partner. I hope this video is helpful to you. I'll see you on my next video and bring you the next tip on how you can take your MCA or any other business to the next level.